Hello and welcome to the EMP Tech Group. Back out in the shop. Back out in the shop solo this time. Back out in the shop with a cool project and a cool product both. We've been kind of doing cool product videos, cool project videos. This one's a little bit of both. And the product is our printer stand, our label printer stand. We've been making this for over 10 years now. And this is kind of our garden variety. I see a bunch of them stacked up in our warehouse here. Our label printer stand, 2 printers. You can put a series of these together. So you've got a print station. The shelves come out. You open the side of the printer, put it back down, change out the media, put the shelves back in. Well, we've been making these for a long time. And what happens when a customer comes to us and says, hey, can I do something crazy? And my joke is this over here is what happens when this grows up next to the power plant, the nuclear power plant, and gets all crazy. And so we had a customer come to us and they're building a new facility, and they needed to get 9 label printers into a space. And they had already bought, we did a video on this before, kind of a 2-high version of this, kind of a quad unit. But this time they came back and wanted a tic-tac-toe board, is what, again, I'm also jokingly calling it, a 9-high printer unit. We actually do have 9 printers around here. We could load this thing all the way up, but I think this does enough to show you what it's all about. ZT 411 label printer. And again, what I said, hey, I got to change the media out. I need to be able to slide this thing out, open the door up, change the media, and do whatever I need to do to the printer, and then put it back into the space. And that's what this is all about, is getting a bunch of printer stands into a small area. And I want to talk for a minute about the process, because what we don't do is go, oh, you want one of these to hold 9 printers, 3 high, 3 wide? Let's build it, and we'll build you. In this case, I think we're building 30 or 35 of these. We'll build them and ship them. Not how we do it. What we first do is quote it. Let's make sure the price makes sense. We kind of want to, get that out of the way right away. And these are economical. These aren't crazy price. So that wasn't a hurdle that was too big of a deal. And then the next thing we want to do is let's CAD draw the thing. And we'll show you the CAD drawings up in on the video here. In the CAD drawing, we put a person standing there to give scale to the whole thing, to show how big this thing is, because it's, I'm not 6 foot, but it's close to 6 foot with printers all loaded in it. Get the CAD drawings over. They give us dimensions on the space that this has to fit in. We size it up, we draw it up, and then the next step is what you see here. We want to build a first article. Let's build one. Our plant will do that for us. And let's ship it, and have you put it in before we build 35 of these. Let's build one of them, get it into your facility, make sure that it fits and that everything is right, and then we'll build the rest of them. So that's kind of a process I see go on around here a lot. Let's get you a price and make sure this makes sense. Okay, let's draw it and get everybody's minds around it. Okay, let's build one and make sure that we really have everything dead on before we then build a large quantity of them, and that's what we've done here. So wanted to highlight that process, wanted to talk to you about, we have a culture poster around here that says find ways to say yes. And it would be easy, and I'm sure some people in here wanted to say no to this at first, when a customer goes, hey, I want to build these for 9 printers, to go, oh, I don't know about that. But we're always trying to find a way to make things work. So our answer was, okay, yeah. Here's how much it is. Here's what it looks like. Here's how tall it is. Here's how much it weighs, because it's heavy. It's a couple 300 pounds. And then, finding ways to say yes, and then finally coming to terms where we're going to build these things for you. So that also, nothing too big for us. I mean, we can make these any size, any scale. This started out, funny enough, as just a printer slide that you would put on a desktop just to get the printer out from a confined space and be able to change media out and do whatever you need to do to it, to the stand, to the quad stands, to the 3 high stands, and now to the 9 printer stand. So this first article was coming through here. We're shipping it out on Monday. to get it to the customer, to let them just confirm everything's right, and then we're going to make more of them. So wanted to share this with you. Again, talk about our project capabilities, our fabrication capabilities. If this looks like something that we could help you with, emptechgroup.com, always the best place to reach us. Please like, please subscribe. Again, I'm teachable. I'm remembering to do that. And thanks for visiting with us today.